Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dustin, and today we're going to be doing some Baro stuff. He's back. Baro's back in town this week. And for those of you who don't know, Baro is a void trader who shows up every 2 weeks. He shows up at a random relay, and for the most part, you basically run relics, you get items, you then turn into ducats, and then you get those ducats with credits to him, and then you can buy stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Sorry about that. I had to discuss some dinner plans. So, what we're going to do, we're going to hop in here. We're going to talk to Baro We're going to get stuff going. And I wanted to talk about a few things for future, but today we're also going to be hitting MR28 because, yes, I am that close to MR28. To discuss that first, look at the bar up there. It's almost full. I have 1,362 mastery points, and I've gotten a few more Warframes since last time. So Warframes are 4,000 total MR. Weapons are 3,000 from 0 to 30. I think companions you can also get like 3,000 as well. But so let's go over Baro wares here. So Baro he offers mods, he offers appearance items, cosmetics, offers some weapons and some miscellaneous stuff. Now you might notice, one, I have all these mods. I actually bought Prime Points, Split Flights, and Pressure Point. Now, I want to talk about this one because this one's kind of cool. When you hit an enemy with a non-AoE bow, you gain 100% multi-shot and minus 180% accuracy for 2 seconds. Stacks up to 4 times. This turns a bow into a shotgun effectively, which is just great. It's amazing. Appearance items, I didn't buy anything from here. I just I've had this one for a long time, but a lot of this stuff I'm just like, man, I'm not really into cosmetics. I don't really care. Maybe I might consider this, but I also don't like that style, so no thank you. The Zylok and the Veracris, both of these I did not have, but I have now. I bought both of them. So this was 500, this was 410. Took over the prices too. This was 385, this one was 300, this one was 300. I already had Prime Flow, but it's 350, and then Tempo Royale. For some reason, I have 2 of these, and I have 385 ducats could be spent on this. I don't know how I've gotten 2 of these. I don't believe I've ever bought them from Baro, but I could be wrong. And then miscellaneous stuff. Obviously, you can get like a little skin for your. I just read chariot, so you can get a skin for your chariot. You can get a glyph. This is for your profile. So instead of this like little fire and ice thing going on here, I can get this if I wanted to, which I'll purchase now just because I got 6,000.
Excellent choice.
There's an ornament here that you can add to your orbiter if you wanted to. Again, I'm not really like, oh, I'm not about cosmetic stuff. And then this is a sigil that you can also add to your Warframe or whoever else, which I'm just like, I don't really care. So this is an interesting thing. I want to talk about this relic that he's offering, this Axii M5 relic. Let's just full dramatic intense here. I have enough to buy 50 more if I wanted to. Do I want to? Absolutely not. But it offers the Magnus Prime Barrel as the rare. Magnus Prime, you might notice it's Magnus all across the board except for the Act Magnus, Prime Blueprint, and Prime Link. Apparently, I did not know this, because I don't know if this is if this has been offered through other means other than Baro I have no idea. Somehow I have a Magnus Prime, I think it's Blueprint, and I think I might have like a receiver. I'm not entirely certain. I've been running relics for a while now, the past like 2 weeks or so, as you can tell. But this is a very interesting relic because I'm going to be purchasing them and running them as much as I can the next 2 days. Because of this barrel being a rare, I haven't had the best of luck recently. I mean, out of the Prime Resurgence for Ember and Rhino, now I'll use her name first. Ember Prime Blueprint was a rare item, and it took over, I think it was almost 12 or 13 relics before I finally got it. So I think what I might do is I might try to find people who are also running this Axie M5 relic to run Radiance with and try to run like 10 at a time, just so I can get the barrel. Because the Ac Magnus needs 2 Magnuses, which needs 2 barrels, 2 receivers, and 2 blueprints. Yeah, it's a whole thing here. Yeah. Where is it? I need to find Ac Magnus Prime. Magnus Prime. I'm looking up on the wiki real quick. So you're going to need the Link plus 2 Magnus Primes. The Magnus Prime by itself requires a receiver, barrel, and blueprint each. That is it. So for the sake of this, I'm probably going to purchase like another 10 just so I have 20. But I was at like 8,000, almost 9,000 ducats earlier before I did anything today. All I've done really is just try to run some missions to get some void traces, and yeah, that's basically all I've really done today. That and gone, do I really want to do Warframe today? Not really. And then I realized it was Baro. I was like, well, I did say I was going to do this today, so I might as well. But Void Cascade, I've been doing these a lot more because they're honestly quite fun. I do enjoy them. They might not be like the best ever, but they're allowing me to like burn through a lot of my relics that I otherwise would just kind of not run ever. Oh, thanks for leaving, dude. Void Cascade. I also might sound a bit stuffier than usual. The last couple of days I've been waking up having like, you know, a stuffy nose and stuff, so it should kind of clear up a little bit as we go along, but alright.
Grenier meddling with the reliquary drive has triggered a void cascade. Purge our exolizers and keep them purged, so they can stop the cascade getting out of hand. That possessed exolizer is spitting out contamination. Use your void power to purge it.
Oh, that's just rude.
Oh, that got their attention. Enemy forces moving to your location.
I'm gonna make sure to turn up the game volume slightly for you guys. Just because.
Exolizer purged.
Alright, so anybody who's never done this mission before, basically what you have to do is these exolizers get deployed. You'll see on the left-hand side underneath what says round 1, exolizers retired 0. Every once in a while you'll see next exolizer 30 seconds. So that's where the next, when the next one will actually show up. When it shows up, there's these little fissures. You have to go around and shoot with your void amp gun thing, or you could also use your void sling, your double jump ability. These little Thrax guys will appear as a manifestation. You shoot that until it becomes, well, a normal guy, and then you kill the normal guy, and then he goes into his ghost form one more time, and you have to kill him again with your moat or void weapon.
Possessed exolizer
I believe normal void damage hurts them too, so. And then, you know, you can kill enemies near the exolizer, and it speeds up that particular exolizer, so it's not taking forever. And as far as relics go on this mission, after the third exolizer has been used up, then the relic reward shows up. You get to choose, you know, like your normal end of mission relic reward. And then after that, you can choose another one. And then it's just a loop from there. Rinse, repeat.
Exolizer spent.
Easy peasy. And they usually appear in batches of 4. Just because that's kind of how the mission works anyways. In batches of 3. This is annoying. Sometimes there's like one that hides.
Exolizer suppressed. Purge it before it
I'm
makes
just
the
trying to do
contamination
this by
worse.
myself, but I got these people in my back pocket, which is good. Better than some of the other ones I was doing earlier where people just didn't want to do it themselves. They didn't want to participate. They wanted all the rewards. Did you guys... Oh my gosh. They didn't get the last one over
Keep
here.
those manifestations away from the exilizers.
Everybody ran to the new spot instead of doing scraps, as I call it. So if the Thrax guys get too close, that happens. They basically steal their thing back, their Exilizers. So we have to maintain it by keeping them off.
Working on backups.
This one was technically done. It's just he possessed that Exilizer again, so we couldn't exactly get reward for it.
This is yours now. I've
Which is
opened
just
an
annoying,
extraction route.
but...
Your choice when to use it.
Alright, let's see what our rewards are. Nagin Taka. I'll take that. There we go. Alright. I saw the Mirage going back. We'll see if they're actually going to stay. Anybody not? Anybody selecting no relic? I don't think so. Now, as far as you saw there at the bottom too, when it was like after we picked our rewards, you know, we could leave and extract or just like stay. Kind of similar to how a defense mission works, and after each round you get like a certain bonus, like 25% more affinity or 25% more credits or drop rate, things like that. It's very similar with these as well. Every wave you can get a increase to something. And at the end of every 5 waves, you're given just a random relic. So that is it's not really like the best return on investment because you can take 5 relics to do that. I believe you can also just no relic and just get void traces, but then you're kind of like, unless you are in a group of people that know that you're going to be doing that, a lot of ways you're wasting a lot of everybody else's time. It's just not a position you're going to be in. Unless that position is a mutually assured thing. You and everybody else know that everybody's doing that. Very similar. There's a spear back there. Gosh, just... Where's this at? I'm not holding F, by the way.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
F is my melee button. I have custom buttons for attacks or things. This is fun. Sometimes it's invisible. I don't know what causes that or why. It just does sometimes. Spread some spores.
Struggle has its benefits.
I'm gonna go for the next one. I am mindful on the map too, by the way. What the heck is this? Distreza? I have no idea what that is. Streza. Prime. I don't think I have that. Either the full thing or any of the blueprints. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm trying to be mindful of, like, if somebody's gonna stay behind, then I'll go. Usually I go to, like, the next place
We're
the
down an
moment that I
Exalizer,
get
working on
10
backups.
reactant.
Contamination just spiked. Keep your wits about you.
Yeah, the Aceltra feels good. So, for anybody curious, I used to use the Kuva Brahma a lot, but lately I just don't want to have to deal with that. So I've been using the Aceltra because it's a very fun weapon. I changed my build around a little bit because I had Prime Magazine Warp, but I went with something a bit different. I think I went with I don't remember what I did. I changed it though. Not that anymore.
Spent Exalizer has been retired.
Just split it here so it's not an issue later. I draw them into the zone and then kill them. Oh, I see the little thing for the focus thing, but I'm maxed out for the day, so.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
Exalizer spent. We're down an Exalizer, working on backups. Enemy bounty secured.
Where'd it go? Hello? You almost gave me the runaround. I don't think that was my gun, I'll be honest. Imagine if it was, though. I'll do this Distreza. Prime handle times 1. I've never seen that name before. I might as well get the thing that I have. It sounds foreign to me because I'm sure I'm going to need it for MR at some point. Exceptional? What are you running that you have to run exceptional? That's the first level of upgrading your relic. It's 25 void traces. It's almost never worth it to do that. But I mean, I've done it before. It's just of recent time. I only run Radiance or Relics.
Cascade intensified.
I'm on the lookout for energy orbs because of that mutation that we just got. For energy orbs increase your energy gain per second by 1 for the rest of the mission. So look at my energy regen right now. That's just from picking up those energy orbs that I just did. I'm going to be energy fine for the remainder of this run, however long that is. I'm hoping more than 10 relics, which is over 30 build Exaliburs.
That's it. You
I'm also
opened the
doing
relic.
scraps right now.
Finish your mission and we'll
Just
take a
making
look
sure
inside.
this one doesn't get taken. There's a mod on the map. There we go. Alright. Almost done, and we're good.
Exalizer has been retired.
Where's this last one at? Hello, video game? There we go. I want to use my abilities that are definitely going to be costly on my energy. It doesn't affect...
Equalizer spent.
I don't think it affects Drifter or Operator energy. I think it's just Warframe energy. Imagine if I swapped to my Drifter, though, and then picked up one. See what happens. I don't think it would do that, but... Infinite ammo and 50% fire rate. I love that one. Yeah, I really am starting to like the SL chart because it's got a little bit of an explosion AoE, so I don't have to be too accurate. It's kind of a mixture between what the Brahma is and what I wish that like assault rifle with explosive bullets are like. I think the supposed way this works is if each of the bullets travel a certain distance, they become like explosive bullets, I guess. Which means you can't like self-stagger, which is good.
Equalizer has been retired. See what you make of this.
Here's the next cache. Okay. I want that one. I need 2 of these, so this will be 2, which is good. I'm not going to count that on my list to sell. That's good. Magnus Prime. See. Times 2. I'm saving the 10 relics, or like 20 that I have right now. So when I get like 1,000 void traces, I'll just run 10. Try to get in a group of people that have like 10 as well. We'll just run all 10 radiants, you know.
Contamination levels going in the wrong direction.
Taking a sip of my Celsius energy drink, not a sponsor. Could be though. I do enjoy the product. Got that Indo. 50 is 50, so. Let's take care of that. It's just chaos. Honestly, personally, I really enjoy these cascades because of just how chaotic everything really is. What's that guy? Is he over here? Where'd he go? Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta go.
We're down an Exalizer, working on backups.
Not Yobi. Yubi. Okay, I do need to use my abilities.
We just lost an Exalizer to possession. Get it back.
I wonder why. I can't fault people too, actually, because this does get pretty chaotic pretty quickly in Steel Path. However, I can fault them if... No, there's 2 people still over there. They should be able to privilege that.
Any nearby attackers will degrade the Exalizer's performance. Clear them out to get the system working full steam. Spent Exalizer has been retired. This discovery might interest you.
Oh my gosh, I'm being trolled by this thing. What do we got? Magnus Prime. Okay. I will take that, because that is the second Magnus Prime blueprint that I'm going to need. So I just need 2 barrels, which are the gold grade reward, if I want the Ac Magnus. I also need to at least get one of the Magnuses up to MR30 before I turn into the Act Magnus. So, you know. Just want to make sure maybe they're one and one. I don't know. Are you kidding me?
Exolyzer suppressed. Purge it before it makes the contamination worse.
Oh my gosh. This is why I can't judge other people for not. Come on, you didn't do it. Because they both could have been like defending one area or something like that. I don't know. These get Havotic. Nice. I see it under attack. I don't know if I can make it there in time.
Exolyzer spent.
Oh, thank goodness it actually finished. But I didn't have to be there. Do that roll. There we go.
That's it. We've opened
Okay,
the relic.
I was about to say, are
Finish your
we still
mission
not done on the previous
inside.
three? No, we are. It's just doesn't look like. Okay, I guess I'm getting scraps again. Just make sure my buffs are all topped off. I'm so used to having the Brahma that every time I'm like buff VV or in my, that's what I have it set to. Instead of 5, I have it set to V. It's a little bit closer. Minor
We're down an
optimization.
exolyzer. Working on backups.
Somehow my corrosive actually spread over there, or it's been there that whole time and finally it just died. I have no idea.
Contamination spreading.
I didn't reload. I will say too, the Excelsior reloads pretty quickly. I know I have some mods that help with reload, but it's not. Mods don't make it that much better. What's cool about it is if you're moving while reloading, it actually will reload faster, which is interesting. I think it's 25% faster as long as you're like sprinting. So yeah, I think it's also doubled if you're using Gauss. So it's Gauss's weapon for sure. This is the most. I guess I'll do that. That's a prime stock. Okay, times 2 because that's my second one of my. I have my inventory. Some water because I'm thirsty. That's not gonna be. It's very short-lived. Good thing I have a straw. Okay, we're good. Deer goes down. How did deer go down? Oh, yeah, there's that big root that's coming up. I guess that makes sense. Wasn't paying attention to that angle. This is my Exolyzer. A lot of reactive down there. I probably should pick it up. Yeah, one of these days I'll be able to actually attack an Acolyte. Usually when I'm playing with other people, they never attack me. They always attack my allies. And I'm like, okay, cool, I guess I'm not doing anything. Not like I care or anything.
We just lost an Exolyzer to possession. Get it back.
Are you serious?
Well done, Cullen. Your relic is open.
Exolyzer spent. Now the Exolyzer's purged. Any casualties you inflict within its field will bring the contamination level down. We're down an Exolyzer. Working on backups.
Nobody at the new spot? No, we're all still here. That's sort of good, but not really. I got it, Yubi. Just you be you and go do.
This cascade is growing out of control.
I be me and I do. Doesn't have the same names.
Spent Exilizer has been retired.
Alright. Probably could have just run off to go to the next one, but you know. I don't know why this Mirage hasn't gone over here. I'm the first one over here. Anyways. Just get off my back. You know what? Here. You take that, you take that. You turn and you take that.
Contamination subsiding.
Exilizer back at the very beginning. Rough. Hopefully we'll get to that though. Left. Okay. I mean, I might be able to get my wish of 30. Unless they had like internet disconnection or something. I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention to the map. That guy over there is like running on the other side of the map, so there is a possibility that they do extraction. There's like no enemies over here, so I guess we'll just wait.
Ah, the void has manifested
That's
something
cache.
other than a nightmare.
Corvus Prime, Fang Prime, Hildren. I guess I'll keep my Hildren. Alright. I guess I'm going no relic. That guy was not with us here at the end, so I'm assuming he's just leaving. Probably gonna leave before we get a chance to get over there. And he's host, so I'm gonna get him with the host migration.
Contamination levels going in the wrong direction.
Oh, I popped that.
We're down
Right.
an
That's fine. I
Exilizer.
got good
Working
energy
on
regen.
backups.
Oh, you didn't actually get the little console thing to extract. He's actually being patient. Thank you.
Spent Exilizer has been retired.
Yep. He's being patient, alright, unfortunately.
Cascade is approaching critical levels. Your time is running out.
Yuppie, no. Eek. And Yuppie's like right here. I was looking at the map like, where did Yuppie go? So yeah, me personally, I've come to love these void like Omnia Fishers. I've come to really appreciate them a lot for a couple different reasons. One of the big ones that I've really come to appreciate with them is just you don't have to do a lot of menuing. But if we take a look at it, it's been 30 minutes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 relics in that time period. Realistically, I'll say even 8. Even if I go as high as 8, it still is slightly inefficient. Why do I say that? Because a capture mission can be done in under 2 minutes. Exterminate mission can be done in under 3. Depending on your team, if everybody's just go, 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 as soon as you get done with the objective, go to extraction, you're done. Technically, these missions are slower. The Void Cascade or any of the Void missions over at the Omnia Fissures. Cascade is the fastest, though. I will say that. However, that being said, let's shift gears here. I believe, yeah, I'm going to be using the new core because I don't believe I have a new secondary. I think I just bought, yeah, the Zylock, so I technically do. I'm going to keep the new core, though. Onairu class, we're going to do Nidus Prime. And this might trigger a lot of people, but I've been doing this on new frames I just run relics on. Multi-augmented never really comes into full play here, but yeah. We're just going to run some good old Steel Path, probably exterminate missions. These are pretty decent. And we just level up some frames. Level up. Because this is how I've been getting my last, like, almost 80,000% MR. Or 80,000 XP MR, not 80,000%. I just go into one of these missions, equip my new core, or if I was using my, like, primary weapon, then it would be the Acceltra Prime. And I'll just go in here, kill people like this. And just as long as I don't go down like 1,000,001 times, we're fine.
The tower's neural sentry has turned these soldiers into mindless attack drones. You need to take them out.
Oh, Nidus does not have shields. Interesting. So I need to play him kind of like an Aros, in a way. Mainly because no shields. Interesting. Not a big fan of frames that have like one shtick. Like Hildren's mainly just like a huge shield frame. Not really my cup of tea. Go in the elevator or we go, yeah, elevator time. Really, dude. If I somehow do more than like 25% damage, I'd be impressed. Yeah. But then again, I've got like half as much kills as that person with more damage dealt, so kind of evens out, I suppose. At least the number feels consistent.
The enemy is broken.
Don't
Well
die.
done. Now get to extraction.
So, rank 7 on Nidus so far. That's not bad. 29% damage. Go. That's a syndicate. Not an acolyte. It could be stalker. I have no idea what Nidus's abilities are. Oh, I know what that one is. Wukong Prime, Rev. I mean, I guess I'll just trade with that guy. It's Prime Chassis.
It is done, Tenno.
All right, not bad. I wonder how much void traces overall do I have at this point. Oh, I can level up now. Nice. Not even 400. Cool. Okay. Let's hop on back to Sarin. We go escape. Mastery rank up. Let's take a look. We'll do a practice because I don't feel that bold to just go straight into it, raw dogging it.
Prioritize and eliminate. Throw these canisters at enemies to render them vulnerable. But
Yeah.
hurry, Tenno.
My ears
Your
itchy.
time
Hang
is
on.
limited, and the canisters will expire.
Yeah, my ears itchy. Canister destabilizing in. Okay, so this isn't too bad. Wait, do I have a limited number of canisters to use? Because that might be a problem. That's what it looks like. Huh. There's 7 canisters. 7 into 60. 7 times 8 is 56. So I have to average a little more than 8 kills per canister. It's 8 remainder 4. Is everybody who's vulnerable died? Yeah. Okay. This wouldn't actually... This would be great for mag, to be completely honest with you. Because I could group them all up, but I mean, they kind of get all grouped up pretty easily, though, so there's that. And I can also melee most of them as long as there's no toxin guy involved. I need 12 more left. I don't know if it only spawns 60 enemies total. Well, I did it. 2 canisters to spare. Okay.
This test is now complete.
It's not too bad. I don't know if while they're invulnerable, though, if I could use Mag's pull. I'm not really going to mess around with it. I'll just do it, I guess. I ran out of a cells for bullets too, so maybe I'll start off with like a nuke core or something. I don't know. Alright, let's hit mastery rank level 28. We got this. This one's pretty easy, not gonna lie. You just kinda have to wait for him. Be patient
Throw
and
these canisters at enemies to render them vulnerable. But hurry, Tenno. Your time is limited.
the thing that kind of
and the
throws me off
canisters
though
will
is that there's a
expire.
Grenier at first, so I was like, oh crap, there's gonna be range units like shooting me. Like, look how hard it is just to be patient, wait a few seconds. I've battled the infested before. The only ranged unit now is that ancient guy over there, but I guess I do have to be mindful of the words that say canister destabilizing in. Like, I was not paying attention to that the first time that I went through. I was just kind of, I'll just wait a second or two, and that's it. Give some guys still look. Hold up. So, just grab this, run back. Thought I just fell off the edge of the map. Shock Eximus, there's a Fire Eximus, there's all sorts of things going on around here. They're all run into Saren's body double. Molt. Well, that was it. Almost fell off the edge.
A formidable performance.
This one was a little bit better. It
This
was 3
test is
left
now
to spare.
complete.
Alright, so got a new loadout slot, 5,000 more daily focus limit, which is like nothing really. 1 more base mod capacity, 50 void trace storage, and I skipped over the daily standing limit because, I mean, I don't really do a whole lot with that. That's kind of a lie. I do actually go to Necrolis, Fortuna, You know, I do that sort of stuff occasionally, as we've seen recently. But, which reminds me, I do actually need to go to Deimos. You might have also noticed I do currently have a Lich active on Earth. Might do that at some other point in the future. Might just dedicate like a day to do like 2 or 3 liches, something like that, provided they're not too difficult or anything. But I don't know. I would like to go talk to Grandmother.
Shall we?
Give her these tokens.
May you have always nice to see you.
And just leave. Because I got to thinking about daily standing. Okay. Or should we do the Lich today? Because, I mean, I've already done Baro stuff. Well, actually, not necessarily, because I want to do the, what are they called? I want to do those relics that I got, but, you know, we'll just keep leveling up people as I do normal missions. Normal, quote-unquote. You know, I want to try to get the Magnus and the Act Magnus, so I guess I'll just keep running more normal missions, leveling up frames, that sort of thing. Or we could do another Cascade and just go kind of nuts for another 30 minutes or so.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors' death.
Keep fighting. As long as the enemy is here, this tower is useless to us.
That's a fire. Sure, he's
Well
dead.
done, Tenno. Your relic is open.
Hello. An amber one too, nice. I need to find more statues at this point. I have not been doing Maru's weekly. Really should be. This way is not the way forward, but it's a storage room. Take some Argon if it's here. And all the other miscellaneous stuff. Okay, maybe I shouldn't. I was on another frame that I wasn't left later, and yeah, I probably would have done that. Why is mine better when they're on a spear like that versus when they're on with Jade versus Jade? There it is. Goodbye. Gosh. I try to stay with the pack for XP reasons. Definitely not because I'm a bad teammate and I'm just mooching. I swear. It's not like that. Or maybe it is.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Okay. I was almost at the door. Rude. Nidus is level 12. We're getting there. I got 18 more levels to go. Permanent Prime Neuroptics? Sure. Rev Prime your optics. Oh, first one on my list.
Your will was greater. This is good.
Just to kind of clarify what I mean by that, I have a list of various things that I've gotten. I've kind of been holding on to most of my parts that I've been getting, or at least making a list of all the different ones. So, like Revenant right now, all I'm missing is his blueprint, and I can effectively sell a full set if I want to. I don't know. So here's my dilemma, okay? A lot of people will buy for like, I can't remember how much plat it is, if it's 6 per or if it's 6 for the entire set of 100 Ducat gold items. Me personally, if you look at Warframe Market by itself, you can sell a gold item for like 20 plat.
And the enemy
So what are people doing that they're like, I would like to purchase 6 gold items, especially if it, even if it's 36 plat. Why? Because those items independently could be sold for upwards of, I mean, for a full 6 trade, you get at least 120 plat if you sold individually to a whole bunch of other people.
Well done, Tenno.
Yeah, it's more work, but it's more profit.
The Grenier should have known
So
better
as much as I
than
would
walk
love
before
to
the
just,
power
you know,
prepared.
somebody wants to burn it for like ducats or something, maybe that's the purpose behind it. But I don't feel like that's the purpose for every single person. I feel like some people are going to take that, you know, 40 plat normal silver gold grade rarity item and then just turn around and sell it to people who need it. That's more work for them, and they bought it from, let's say if I were to sell it to somebody, they would have bought it from me for like, I don't know, 6 plat for a gold item, and then they would just turn around and make a 34 plat profit if they sold it for 40.
All right, Hunter. I will reward you should you perform synthesis.
So, I don't know, it's this weird give and take where I'm like, do I want to just do a cheap, easy, dirty profit, who cares what they do with it sort of thing? Or am I going to take the moral high ground, if you will, and put in the work and not complain that somebody else would be abusing my generosity by purchasing my items for dirt cheap and then making such a profit off of them? But then, you know, I'd have to do a lot more work, so it's a give and take.
The enemy is
In other words, I
broken.
can never be
Well
happy.
done. Now get to extraction.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold on to the parts until I get a full set, and then I might try to find somebody who wants to buy a full set, even if it's like, let's say they want to buy a Necros Prime, for instance. Necros Prime, I bought him for like 130 plat or something. If somebody wants him for like 80, I'd be like, yeah, I know you're ripping me off a little bit, but sure, you know, fair enough. Where's Prime String? I think I'll keep the Phantasma. Phantasma Prime Blueprints. Do I only have the one? Yeah, I do. Now it is 2.
You are a blade. You exist to strike. You strike to
Long
win.
story short, I'm running relics partially for void traces. The other part is I have nothing better really to do right now, and I'd rather at least be doing something. In this case, you know, like I said, I need void traces, but I'm also like kind of keeping track of what I have a set of and what I don't. So should I feel it necessary to go and sell like a set of something, I can on Warframe Market. But I'm also not one to be like, I'll just post up there Necros Prime or like Harrow Prime for like 120 plat and wait 6 months for somebody to get in touch with me. So, I don't know. It's the whole dichotomy of Warframe Market and the whole platinum thing is just kind of strange. It's always been strange to me, but I understand it more now than when I first started playing, like almost 2 years ago. I'm actually curious, has it been almost 2 years? As far as YouTube goes anyways, I'm gonna go check. see.
These are worthy foes.
September
Underestimate them.
2023.
Your peril.
That's apparently the first time I streamed it. So from September, I mean, I know that was last year, but I'm pretty sure I played it for... Has it really only been 1 year? I feel like it's been like 2. But it's a weird timeline for me anyways, because I played Warframe like 5-6 years ago. Thought nothing of it after I stopped playing it 5-6 years ago. Moved on to other games, other things, and then a friend of mine was like, yeah, you know, I've been playing Warframe. So then I was like, Warframe? That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Proceeded to download, play it, and here we are. Still playing it. And maybe not. So, fun times. To the right? Yeah, it is. Nice. Oh, I have infinite ammo. I was wondering why. I was also wondering why things were dying a lot quicker now. I wonder if when I do stuff like that, if it really genuinely freaks people out. Probably doesn't. Infinite ammo, baby.
You have broken their ranks
And
they
more
are
seconds
on
of
the
it,
run.
in fact.
Another successful mission.
How did I do
Find
61%
extraction.
damage? Well, I guess the nuclear did get buffed from the relic popping, so I guess that is something. And there we go. Just want the XP, man. No Eximus units. Oh my gosh, I hate those stupid little circle things. Intentionally troll you. Phantasma Prime Receiver. Is it possible in Notepad to just like...
They
I don't think
fought
so.
well.
I was gonna say to
Death.
like have it auto sort, alphabetize for me all the lines. Does not seem like it. Okay. Hey, the little bar's already going up. How much? About 140,000. Jeez. Yeah, for reference or for clarification about the amount of MR XP that I need, the Warframes I'm almost done with. It's becoming, I need to get prime weapons, which most
Your
of those
weapons
are through
make
relics.
music, and the
Or
enemy
plat from other
calls for a
players, which they
song.
also ran relics for. Or, there's, you know, also like free weapons they gave out. They recently gave out, I think it's the AX-52 or something like that. It looks like an AK-47. But you had to watch the Twitch live stream event, which I didn't do because I don't really care for Twitch. So all I had to do was at least lurk for like 30 minutes, and I didn't even know anything about it. And then it was over. I found out about it on July 25th. It happened on July 20th, so I missed out completely. So that was fun. I got infinite ammo again. Not infinite health though. Guys, let me just kill 3 things. How hard is that? Okay. I guess I won't. I'm not used to only having health. I tanked that Blitz guy because I was like, yeah, my shield will cover. Nope, I'm down. Go back up. Looks like it. Secondary is still
The enemy is
supercharged.
broken. Well done. Now
Level
get to extraction.
17. Didn't I start at barely level 16 or something? Nice. This will do the Furious. Start working on sets, you know.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
One of these days, what I need to do as well is I need to take a look to see what other weapons Baro needs or can sell me, what mods, all of his mods that he can sell, and then just get enough ducats just for that, and then just hoard everything from there on out, you know. I'm approaching that point where I'm going from, oh, these are for ducats to, oh, I could possibly hold on to these and sell these to other players for plat. But there is also the other side of it too, you know. If I sell it to somebody who's wanting to buy a full set of parts for, like, let's say 80 plat or something, they could turn around and sell it for 120. What they decide to do with it is their life, but for me, I'm not very patient to be like, yeah, I want to do the long con. I am not that type of a person. I will either hold on to it for the rest of time or say get rid of it. I'm not the type of person who's like, I want to sell this, but I don't want to sell it for anything less than like 100 flat, okay?
Keep fighting. As long as the enemy is here, this tower is useless to us.
Okay. There's some endo back there. I'm gonna go grab that. 50 is 50
You've
after all.
collected enough reactants to open your relic.
All back there. I got him, don't worry. What just killed me? Did anybody see what just killed me? Because I didn't. And I hate Nidus. I really do. I hate Sandy Man too. Just, you know, just so everybody's clear, it's the fact that it's just like one thing. Eldrin basically has shields. She can die to toxins so easily. Sandy Boy and Nidus here, they don't have shields, so they can't shield gate.
Well done. Now get to
If it's an
extraction.
explosive that hits me, I'm basically dead. I'm leveling up like once every time. It's not bad, it's just not fast. I just straight up followed that Mirage. Oh my gosh. Turning into the people that I play with. Shade Prime Carapace. Shade Prime Carapace. Now, the Guandao, I thought about getting that one, and I'll feel a little bit stupid if that's the only part that I need for it. But I'm gonna hope that I don't need it. But I'll get it. If it's something I need, I'll get it at some point. It's fine. I could always sell a Shade Prime set, though, if necessary. Shade Prime is another one that a lot of people typically would consider meta for Zaku specifically. But Shade Prime has its uses outside of just Zaku. But just because I'm curious. On down. Nope, I don't have it. And then if we go equipment, inventory. On down. Did I not spell right? I don't think I have any of his parts, do I? Oh, I do, okay. I need 2 blades. Okay, so that 1 blade would not have helped that much. That's okay. GUAN. Yeah, it's vaulted beyond vaulted. That's fine. Should probably check Discord. You'll hear Windows sound effect here. Don't worry about that. Okay. I was just checking Discord. I remember every once in a while I go looking just to see. The Warframe Discord, they do giveaways and stuff. And I like to, you know, go, like, join them and see, you know, what they're offering or what's going on. Nothing exciting a lot of the time. Somebody did, like, a huge weapons set stuff a while back. Some of them I had, but I was like, yeah, I'll throw my hat in the ring, see what happens. Worst case situation, I can always, you know, sell it or something if I absolutely wanted to. Wow, there's a lot of art on now. Let's just grab that star. Nice choice of a color to use. It's definitely not hurting my eyeballs.
That's it. It will be a perfect specimen. Trap it so you can synthesize it for me.
Hello? How about you use that? Thank you, rude. It's probably somebody else who, like, hit them. Oh, I got that 7,000. Nice. 3 argon crystals. Army could be eating good tonight. Shell, dude. I would go with Revenant. We'll go with the chassis.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
Alright. How much do I have now? 496, so almost enough for 5. I could technically start running those. I don't remember what they were, though. Hang on a second. Operator, not operator, inventory, equipment. There we go. Magnus. There we go. Magnus has a different meaning to me because of Black Desert, but, you know. So these, what do I need? I need the barrels. So I need Magnus Prime barrels times by 2. Magnus Prime barrels need 2. I'm also going to need the Ac Magnus Prime blueprints. And I'm also going to need the Ac Magnus Prime. That one is uncommon. The blueprint is common. And then the Prime barrels is rare. So Axie M5. Alright. Let's find an Axie node and let's just do 5 of them and see what happens. Survival, mobile defense. We'll do mobile defense. So M5, we're going to max this one out. We'll max them out as I go along here. I don't want to run them just like max out 5 now and then, you know, be done after 2. I always like to. I bumped my microphone. Sorry about that.
Your weapons make music.
Always try to do what I can to save void traces and be frugal with my void traces. And it's a very nice mag, I'm not gonna lie. Use their ability in a really nice spot. Which sounds like a stupid compliment, but
I am no
Okay,
longer
you don't need to
detecting
necessarily
signs
use your
of a
3.
juggernaut.
There's
Move
not...
on. You are safe.
Unless it was a MOA, but even then... There's nitpicking. I nitpick mags all the time, and I don't really play mag all that much. I really want to, though. I just have a hard time because Saren is my bae, so...
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
So where'd the Juggernaut go? I have no idea. Does this... Oh, it does work some way. Does it? Yes. Okay. I have no idea. I'll be honest. Oh, there is... Never mind. I take back what I said earlier about, you know, using their 3. There is Grenier that spawn from the fissures, so I guess armor stripping does work on them, you know? It's a crazy concept, but... I felt kind of stupid after I said that, because then I saw the Grenier at the thing, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. The Riftings do spawn, like, Grenier and Corpus units. And it's not just for armor strip, it's also used for shield stripping too. Is that a Varuna? It is. Runa Magprime Daggeth. Hello. That was easy. I think I've leveled up more on this mission than I did on the Exterminate missions. Probably because of this right here. That's a lot of Eximus units that just spawn in. Alright guys, I'll protect the main objective. Not useful outside of this. Especially on a not level 30 frame that I don't know how to play. I'll just try to get these there. That is that the one? Yeah, it is. I don't know why. I can tell what Varuna is more than a lot of other frames. Which is strange because, I mean, well, that's kind of a dead giveaway, but it's kind of strange because she kind of has the same, like, body shape of Hildren a little bit. I don't know why. Am I crazy? I don't think I'm crazy.
We are finished here.
I know I'm crazy.
Move on.
But as far as this specific topic, I don't think I'm crazy. That's toxin. Oh my gosh, that would have been deadly. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. Sorry, bird. There we go. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Nope. Go forward, thank you. There's also that thing back there that I would... Well, that's an interesting hallway. A lot of enemies around here. I'm gonna go back to that thing in a second. Yeah, I'm curious, like if I shoot off to the side, I'm in the magnetic zone. Yeah, the beam is going off to the side. Okay, so it does affect it too. I know about the Cephalon fragment, I'm going back for it. I just was trying to focus on the main objective, it's fine. Is that really my first one of this? Really? So I need to do more missions out here. One of these days, I just need to go through like the star chart and find out what Cephalon fragments I still need and just run missions just to get them. Maybe like a capture mission or something simple. I don't want to do extermination mission. That could take too long. And capture, just go up to the person, capture them. That's it. Do it on... I don't know if there's a difference between Steel Path and non-Steel Path in that regard either. I have no idea. Oh, we're level 23 now, so that's good. The Pupacist, or Pupacist, however you want to say it, I can now replace that. That's the melee weapon that I don't use. How about you don't leech life me, huh? How about that?
The odds were
Yeah,
against
do the
us,
long
General,
animation.
but
Just
we did
really
it.
sink it home to
Mission
him.
complete.
How do I have 102 kills? How does how does Raw over there have 5? That's Varuna too. I mean, oh my gosh, avert your eyes. Holy freaking crap. Raw is a level 13 Varuna, so I mean, maybe they're trying to figure out the frame. I get it, you know. I've been there. I've gotten like 2 kills on a mission before like that, so it's rough. Ah. Oh, come on. Hang on, let's try this again. There we go. I got it. Act Magnus. You know what? I'll give you that one, buddy. So the Prime Link has been obtained. That's good. Yeah, there's Valkyrie. We need the Act Magnus Prime Blueprint, which is a common, and then we need 2 Prime Barrels. This is going to be kind of rough, I feel. But I need to go change the melee weapon here, see if I have any other melee weapons. And I don't know if Nidus is my last frame. He might be. I don't know. Wait, is this Mag? What skin is that? I have no idea. Let me check on this. Yeah, Nidus is the last frame that I have. It's cool. Melees, I did just buy this one, so I guess I'll use that one. And then I technically have sub-hand, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to go and fix my nose because it's running. I'll be right back. And then we'll run some more of those relics. So. Alright, I am back. Let's get back into it. Yeah, I did. Okay. I was like, did I actually change my melee weapon? Am I just lying to myself? Probably. Okay, so Axie M5. Axie M5. There you go. Now remember, we need to get this barrel twice. which is why I bought 20 of them, hoping that that would be enough. Knowing how bad my Ember luck was recently, we'll just hope for the Glaive Prime luck, because that was like on the second. It was the second or third one. It was just like, oh cool, I got the gold grade. Cool.
The canvas of war.
Well, it's not only that, but this is against Infested and some Grineer guys every once in a while. But Infested's pretty easy. You know, they don't have shields. They don't have, typically don't have armor.
That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death of Infested. Lay low, and it should go away, or amp up the fight to
That's
draw
some
it out.
Noros.
This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal, and prepare for enemy resistance.
Okay, let's go up the stairs. Try not to die. You know, the normal stuff that people do.
The juggernaut has moved on. It's safe to proceed.
My crewmate out here. Oh gosh. I made it here.
Dropped in.
If any enemies have the ability to shoot back, that's when I'm in trouble. If they don't, then I'm fine. Where's that Jade Eximus at? I'm assuming it's down there. I don't know though. Grab that one.
Plasma, cartilage proliferators, silicone double dose. Ugh.
What?
Silence.
Sure. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Let's see, we get 16. Not bad.
You have collected enough reactors
Best I've
to
ever
open
seen,
the
but
lock.
not bad. Better than single digits, which I seem to see a lot more of these days.
Oh, I killed someone.
It's fine.
Area completed. Move on.
Just a moment. I will self-repair.
How is your... Okay. How is that person's crewmate going down so much?
We've got Infested incoming.
But do they not use the Czar meta?
Good
I'd
kill.
be like, I like to not be part of the meta. And I get it. I've been there before. I've hated things just because they're a popular Ember. Also don't like Wisp for that reason as well. Oh, there's a Cephalon fragment over here. Hang on. Wait a minute. We're just going to keep pushing forward slowly. Don't let, you can't see. I can't see either. Oh boy. I'm out of trouble. Push
We
through.
Aaron always
This is gonna be fun.
our debts.
It's gonna torn.
Oh boy. That was scary.
I'll be right back.
Is that them all?
Just a moment. I will self-repair.
That was all of them.
Terminal hacked.
Okay, I
Keep
guess I'll pick
moving.
it up. Pop it in. Thank you, Zephyr. put it down there. Okay, it won't work.
Cartilage proliferators. Silicone double dose. Ugh. Sealing wounds.
Sorry. It's always funny to watch things like that happen. Wait, do we actually have the Baro? No, I don't know who's using that. Might be Zephyr? I have no idea. It looks like if it's following the same energy, then it looks similar to the tornadoes, but I have no idea. Oh, nice is almost maxed. Then I can move on to somebody else.
The odds were against
I
us,
wanted to.
Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Okay. He never spawns on me. For some reason, I keep thinking that that setting gets changed, but it doesn't. Yeah, cool. Guess I'll just pick that, and now we're done? Question mark. Do I need the blueprint? Wait. I do need the Act Magnus. Okay, cool. So now that I got that, I just need the 2 rare barrels, which I'm pretty sure that was a radiant relic I just ran too. So you know that's great. That's lovely. It's awesome. All right. Do it again. Radiance. Go.
Heavy infestation ahead. The Juggernaut has moved on. It's safe to proceed.
Why do we have 2 data masses? Did you see that? Have they already done? No, they haven't done one. I'm confused. More than usual ones. Okay. Melee
The
weapon.
relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
The Latron should get done too. It'll get done before, or till like level 30 is what I mean. It'll be up to level 30 before Nidus is. So, I'm hoping that I can hit level 30 on this mission here, but we'll see. Latron's almost level 30 right now. Something in my eye, so I'm just taking this time to try to fix it. thought that ally was actually an enemy just walking up behind me. I was about to be like, this is a problem. How did I kill somebody with gas?
Move on.
My Nucor doesn't use gas, does it? It shouldn't. It does. I'm only focusing XM's targets in between objectives, by the way. Or I guess anybody who dares stand in my way and like body blocks me, I guess. It's also a good use of my time. So it's 2 data terminals, and it's 2 minutes apiece instead of, I think, 3 data terminals with... Isn't it like normally like a minute 30 or something? Not sure. Gosh, crunch. How is there gas? Is that... maybe that's Duriga. Just stomp around a little bit. I'm a toddler. Trying to get little deer clones to come out and help out. I have no idea what these abilities do, to be honest with you. I'm also like, I have like no Nucor bullets, so you know, I'm just trying to use what I have. And I feel like I'm playing Black Desert now. It's not, okay. I was about to say something that was very stupid. Actually, you know what? I need more ammo. Thank you.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Not level 30 yet, but... Oh, that is Toxin. Thank you to Daggett for giving me the overguards. Holy... I didn't think about it. I just was like, oh, I can mercy kill that person. Yeah, if I didn't have overguard, I would have been in a lot of pain. Can I hit level 30 before I extract here? I hope so. I don't think so. Yeah. The Cephalon, there it is. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't want to waste their time. Magnus Prime, Mirage Prime. I have Mirage. We'll do the Magnus Prime receiver. Or should I? We'll do Mirage. We'll get Mirage. I already have Mirage, but you know. This was systems?
You exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson.
I know that some people might be like, oh, you said you're going to do Mirage. Oh, that's so gross. Mind gutter. That's where it's at. Remove it from that. Thank you. I've been on the internet long enough to know what people are like and what they think. Doesn't make me any happier about it, but you know. The Phage. No idea what this is. It looks like a weapon that Nidus would use, though. Looks like an infested weapon. Is it infested? 7 beams of continuous biochemical energy, which depletes the life of any surface they contact. Excuse me. I'm going to say that this is a Nidus-inspired weapon. You can't tell me otherwise. Axie. Let's go one more time. Get the barrel. Ooh. There's a lot of Ducats on these relics game.
art of combat must be practiced.
Oh my gosh, pick it up,
Truly
please.
master the canvas.
Guess I'm
of
not.
war.
I guess I'm not carrying it around.
Hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target.
Almost level 30
Use it.
immediately.
Search for traces
Imagine.
of the target.
Just leave. Level 30.
That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death of infested. Lay low and it should go away or amp up the fight to draw it out. I am
Here,
no longer
Juggy.
detecting signs of a juggernaut. Hold on. You are
What?
safe.
Excuse me? We had like 2 seconds in between. Well, the voice lines probably are all queued up, but you know. I was a juggernaut. It's safe to proceed. The juggernaut has moved on. Excuse me? Oh? I'm gonna check down here because one time there was like a statue right here. Aeton statues, sculptures, not statues. There's a sculpture down there one time, long time ago,
That's it.
and ever
You
since then I
opened the
kind of
relic.
like to check there.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Oh, somebody's a Caliban. Nice.
Heavy infestation.
Caliban, I believe, in the more recent notes, I believe Caliban is getting
access to
a
a terminal.
buff.
Find one and patch me in.
Sevagoth, I believe, is also
That's
getting
it.
a
It will be
prime
perfect
version.
specimen. Trap it so you can synthesize it
I
for me.
think that's if I'm not incorrect, I believe that's what it is. Caliban is getting buffs and Sevagoth's getting his prime, which is cool. More primes means more content and more legendary ranks. So you know, I'm all for it, but it's also kind of strange that like I don't know. I hate to be that guy that's like, well, it's not my frame, why do I care? I don't feel like Saren needs any more buffs. When Hydroid got his buff, or like his rework, I was kind of upset because it's like, everybody was playing Hydroid and saying like, Saren sucks now, and then I'm like, what are you talking about? I continue to play Saren, I continue to dominate, and everybody else was just like, why are you still playing Saren? Get on the meta train. I'm like, I don't like Hydroid. Like, maybe you're into tentacles, I'm not. Like, hello? Oh, so you're into snakes? No. I just like the way that Saren plays. She can buff her weapon 2 different ways. You can add straight corrosive damage, straight toxin if you really wanted to, and there's no issues with it. That sentient, though, I thought was only sentient, and I was about to ask how they're even here, because it's an infested mission. But yeah.
Area completed. Move on.
I don't know, some people were really salty about why you no play Hydroid better. Doesn't fit my playstyle. I don't really like the idea of Cthulhu. Like, how in the heck now it spawns near me. Holy lag spike, Batman. How do... I do not remember how. Where? I don't remember. Is it just through here and I'm just an idiot? Cool. It was just through there and I'm an idiot. I don't do these types of missions very often, I'm gonna be honest, so that's my excuse. is my knight is... Oh, corrosive damage is being done to us. That's fine. Just reducing my armor and my survivability that much more. It's okay. I don't need it that much. How does... I have no idea how Nidus works. Should I take the time to read up? Might as well. I'm done with them. Passive. If Nidus is killed with at least 15 stacks of mutation, those stacks are consumed. This grants 5 seconds of vulnerability and restores health. Okay, so he has like a weird health tanking thing. Pushes the ground with a damaging fungal growth that steals energy from each enemy it strikes. For every 5 enemies, the infestation mutates, multiplying its destructive force. Okay. Spawn an infested pod that erupts with tendrils, latches onto nearby enemies, and pulls them in. Enemies killed within or while held have a chance to generate a mutation stack. Bind to a target with parasitic link. When cast on an ally, both the host and Nidus have the ability strength increase. Linked enemies take some of the damage inflicted on Nidus. Maggots swarm nearby enemies, feasting until they are hit with virulence and burst with infestation. Maggots benefit from mutation, and each enemy hit adds to the mutation stack. Okay. Oh no. How do I get out of here now? Vent. Help me, please. Thank you. I know of Nidus being one of the 3 for like endo farming, which I have not personally done myself. I do have a Necros and I have a Korra that I kind of have built to do that. I know Nidus is typically like the 3rd one, and maybe the 4th would be like Trinity or somebody else if you wanted to like have 4 people to min-max the whole thing. Plus you kind of need 4 people, because more people you have, then the more of the executioners that spawn on the Vaginoi node. So, you know. But I've never really played Nidus in any serious fashion. Necros I kind of play for meme reasons. I've gotten to a point where I play, come on. Actually, I do need that, the Acolex. I'm actually working on that one, so that's really good.
Good kill.
But yeah, the lost my train of thought. Oh, I typically use Necros if I need just a lot of certain resources, but I've kind of accepted that Korra does it a little bit easier, and therefore I just use Korra. Especially the missions that I tend to try to like run to get the resources are infested survival missions. So infested with like toxin, for instance, Necros goes down a lot quicker because I try to use like melee and stuff. So I've decided I'm not going to do that. Instead, I would just do... should I try Garou? You know what? I shouldn't actually do that because she's not going to actually use her melee. But I don't know why I did that. I need to play a frame that I could play that would benefit its weapons. And the only person that comes to my mind, realistically, is Saren. No. I'll try not to stick to Saren all the time. Could do Mirage. Korra would be okay, but I would use her abilities more, which doesn't really help for weapon EXP. Man, I really am just a one-trick pony, aren't I? I'll just stick with Saren. All the frames that I have available to me have basically been upgraded to level 30, so now it's just a matter of upgrading weapons. Do I have the right one? No, I don't. Okay, now I do. Good thing I didn't just auto start into it. The Kuva Nucor, or just Nucor in general, the easier one to get that you don't have to run the missions for it is the
Your
Atomos.
enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned.
Okay. Go down over here. Whoop, hang on. I dropped it. My bad. Let's just try to get to the first one over here if I can.
A juggernaut nearby? It will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
I was like, why does the Nucor suck now? It's because it was the Phage. I didn't realize it was a beam weapon either. But it is. I should have assumed. I don't know. There might be another frame that does kind of what Saren does, like buffing your own weapons and stuff. The fact that it just adds a toxin on top of everything, like that's impressive. That's with 3 Toxic Lash. I have the augment to hold down 1 for the spores, inflicting on myself and nearby allies. So it forces corrosive to proc on enemies. Using roar, I mean roar on any frame would be good. Just more damage. I used to be an Eclipse boy, but you know, I realize if I can kill enemies 15% faster, then that's better. I know it's a math equation really at the end of the day, but and the other thing too is I can use my molt,
This will only get more
and it increases my move speed.
Get to a
It's a little laggy because I'm
prepare
sure
for enemy
the
resistance.
game's having a hard time with all the entities and stuff, but you know. Hold on, I went
Multiple
right by it.
biosignatures detected.
Yes and
Got
no.
infested and coming.
Plus, the molt acts as a temporary distraction, so, you know. Now, I'm going to go back down because I saw a Cephalon fragment, so I'm going to go get that real quick. I'm sorry, also, if you heard a bzz, bzz, that was my phone. There it is. It's inside the container. There's no way back up other than the stairwell, so I just have to go up the stairwell, unfortunately. Is anybody even on the objective? I'm gonna say no. Why did I attack that guy like he's the threat? Stuck in the wall. He's probably dead. I have a text message. Ah. Am I being attacked? What happened? I was trying desperately to throw a spore on somebody.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
Meow. Oh, man. I was going to go straight there, but it wasn't the right way. Meow. I have to reload. There he is. I was like, where is this guy? I see him on the map. Guess I'll just hang out over here. Should probably be close enough to get affinity range bonus, though. 16,135. I'll wait for some things to die. Are things dying over there? Now they're dying. I'm getting very minor increase. Because they're not... I don't think they're killing that fast, I'll be honest. And of course, it never spawns on me. Why? Why? They know what's up. They've been Brahma'd one too many times. I'm on fire. Oh no, I guess I'll just molt it off. Oh boy. I better watch out because I might die.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it.
This is how annoying certain players really are. Just asking for a friend. I try not to be, like, you know, overly confident, aka arrogant. But yeah. Another thing I might try to do soon-ish is that, or sometime in the near future, I might start doing arbitrations. So I might start doing those more. Any day now, Wisp. Thank you. Magnus. Just disrespect that because I ran a Radiant, I'm getting a Forma.
As you conquer the foe,
I have enough
so
for one
you
more.
Conquer yourself.
And then it's back to Void Trace farming again. So I did 5. I had 5 Void Traces to start, or 500 Void Traces before I started doing any of these. I had enough to do 5 relics, and over the course of those 5 relics, I got at least 1 more. So you can kind of see how, like, 1,000 Void Traces technically could be 50 relics. It's a process. Also, about a week ago, we set up our pool. We actually got a pool this year. In years past, we used to have pools, but due to some other issues and stuff, we basically haven't had a pool up for a few years now. Maiko's swimming in it today for the first time. It's the last like week or so there's been a lot of like thunderstorms in the area and stuff. Usually where I live we don't get that much thunderstorm activity. So here's hoping that it's going to be decent enough to where we can go swimming today, but who knows? May not.
This will only get more difficult. Get to the terminal and prepare for enemy resistance. I am no longer detecting signs of a juggernaut. Move on. You are safe.
Lotus, I don't care about being safe. Being safe is boring. Nice fireball. It really doesn't kill him. Maybe if it was like max buff or whatever. I don't know how Ember works. I don't really care, to be honest. And that says a lot coming from me because I really enjoy like explosives. I played with the primary weapon Brahma for a long time. I like the Acceltra because it does little explosions. Like I like explosions, don't get me wrong. Fireball is thematically very cool. Practically, I think it's kind of meh.
Heavy infestation ahead. Terminal hacked. Keep moving. Well done, Tenno.
I agree with what, largely with what Blackie said about Ember. And then just to read the comments section on that video. The video is titled, "The Best Frame That You'll Never Play," or something like that. And so many people were just, oh man, it was funny. He basically was saying, you don't need to play a frame like Ember Goss can basically do what Ember does, but way better. So, everybody in this comment section who was like Ember mains were just completely butthurt. Like, that's not fair. This is not an accurate assessment. You've never played Ember before. And all this other stuff. And then they're like, well, if you use Thermal Sunder on Ember, she's really good. And somebody's like, where do you think Thermal Sunder comes from? Literally comes from Goss. Guess what? You don't need to subsume Goss to get that. Hello? Goss's kit is pretty well balanced around what he does, and it's balanced perfectly, a lot of people say. I've never played Goss. I don't really care to play Goss. I don't really care for that sort of frame, I guess. I don't know. The playstyle is kind of meh to me. I like what I like, you know. Here's what you need to know. To all the Goss mains, Ember mains, Saren is still meh as well, but she's less meh than a lot of other frames. Oh, you didn't spawn on me or at me. Here, you need to cool off. Bring him near me. He neutralizes abilities. I saw it. Oh, I ran out of Nucor. That's not good. It doesn't matter because I have corrosive on my weapons still. Wait, do these fans not lose their multiplier? Here, let me take a look here. It's 2 times. Okay, it does. Wait. Do they? Okay, we're at 35. Or does it start at a 2 times? Hang on, let me find out. 4 times. Goes down to 2. So yeah, 2 is its default. Interesting.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Yeah, even if you heavy attack, it takes it away, but then immediately builds it back up. Interesting. I'm kind of curious by the implications of this. Not a very good fan. Seriously? All these so far and you just refuse to give it to me. Cool. That is an extra one that I don't need.
It is done, Tenno.
But whining and complaining about frames, other frames aside, and people just... I don't know. If you ever go to overframe.gg, avoid the comment section. There's so many people that are like, oh, another cringe build by you. When are you going to stop uploading your crappy builds? That's censored for you. But yeah. It's just like people are so violent and so toxic. And then, you know, I check out their name because you can see if they uploaded a build. They haven't uploaded a build. It's like, why are you complaining and talking about this when you literally refuse to upload a build? Like, come on now. What are you afraid of? People that criticize how you build stuff? Fall through 70%. What is this? No strike each time in addition. Let me see after third. Okay. But it's interesting though because it kept a 2 times melee multiplier. Doesn't. I'm gonna have to look at the wiki on this one because there's not a lot of information that really shows up there. Veracress? Veracress? Acquisition. Warfan slam attacks hit twice. Huh. So that's like a jump heavy slash or heavy attack. Interesting. The heavy slam attack does blast as well as lifts the enemy, but it also does a normal slam attack that also does impact. Very interesting. Doesn't say anything on here though of keeping a 2 times combo. Crit multiplier, no. It really doesn't say anything else. Huh, strange. I'm just reading more of the page and stuff, don't mind me. Okay. Going to change out my loadout again. Do we still have Void Cascade? Void Flood. I don't want to do Void Flood. How about normal? Void Cascade? Nope. Excuse me. Alchemy could be good, but I don't want to do that either.
More for me.
Oh yeah, dog days, missions, and nonsense. I'm curious if I should start working on this or not. I don't know. Where's all my ools? There's all my ools. Hey look, Mutos Out V. I actually do have one of those. At least I'm pretty sure I got one recently. I'm trying to think what I want to do. Do I want to run more relics and get more void traces? Do I want to go to do some of the lich missions? We'll see how many people are also doing this. So far it doesn't seem like much. I might just turn to solo after this mission, I don't know. More people, the more little dudes you can have spawn in. But
the enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend
people aren't
our
running it, people aren't
equipment
running it,
until
you know? There's not much I can really do about that. Seems like we're gonna have a full house here in a second. Before one person joins soon. I mean, these are not Steel Path enemies either, so they're not going to be as difficult to fight against as some of the other enemies that I fought today. I think they actually fixed this mission, by the way. Because enemies used to never actually go down this way over here. They usually, like, go down the ramp and then go off to the side and go through over that side. So I think they've actually fixed it finally. Alright, we do have a fourth person. There's Hildrum with over 6,000 shields. know I didn't really specify, but some of you might be thinking, well, what weapon are you getting from the Lich? I'll be honest, I don't remember. I'm trying to see if I can remember off the top of my head. Oh. That's not mine. At least I hope not. Yeah, no, it's not mine. Is it? No, I didn't hit the button, so. Too close to those bolts and not exploding. So here's how the Assaultra works. This is why I like it, but I also don't. If you're close to an enemy, it acts just like a normal gun. You know, nothing crazy. If you're far away, you can see the like explosion radius and stuff. So close up, it doesn't do anything. Far away, you see like the little explosion effect. So, the ideal situation is you only shoot from far away, because it does a little bit of radial damage. It's like a Brahma, but I've had it self-inflict stagger like twice, and that was because I was like looking at an area and like shooting and then running at it as quickly as I possibly could with my molts, or maybe like a Volt's ability, speed ability, or like the Wisp's. One of the reservoirs, or whatever they're called. Speed moat, if I had that, then yeah, that would work too, but I have not had like a consistent, oh, I just staggered myself for the 5th time this mission or anything like that. Yeah, I'd rather do this solo as much as it was nice, because like
I didn't say
when you look at the
you could play here.
statistics,
Now, give
how much
me
damage
that.
I did, how much kills I did, I'm actually running around. I'm not just like sitting in a spot using my spores. I could do that, but I don't want to do that because that's just lazy. When you look at the stats, and you know, me and Shadow Ops here, we did the majority of the kills. This is why I play solo, because not everybody's carrying their own weight. That legendary 4 Hildren, like, come on. I know why you're playing on Hildren. It's not to actually run around and play the mission. You're doing it just because you know that you can just sit there, you can take very minimal damage, and not have to worry about dying, while you let everybody else do the mission for you. I know why people do that, and I don't like it. For anybody who complains like, oh, you're just being a baby, the more people you have, the more enemies spawn. I don't care if they have, you know, let's say that was actually Hildren's boss that spawned. Why didn't you go up to it and attempt to assassinate it? Clue for those of you out there running, or a hint rather, a thing of information. If you go to stab the Lich and it fails, you get essentially 10 kills worth for your clues. 10 of these guys. And everybody else. So even if you failed to get yours, You know, maybe you learned like what the first one was, you just happened to do the right one there. At least by failing it, you give everybody else in your party and yourself 10 extra kills worth of clues. But no, we're just not going to do that because I don't want to have to fight a level 5 Lich. You're legendary 4. You mean to tell me you haven't figured out a good weapon that can kill a level 5 Lich? It's just laziness. I need some bullets, man. Thanks. Get them little Dirgas. So yeah, more people means that there's more Grineer units, means that I have to kill more of them. So I'm doing more work for the same amount of reward as that Hildren got that entire round. Which is not fair. It's not fair to me, it's not fair to them. They benefit off of me working my butt off, and I get nothing. Which is why a lot of the time I just decide, you know what, I'm just going to play solo. It might not be the best, you know, I might not have the best time I've ever had playing the game, but at least I'm working for what I'm going for instead of being a lazy POS that just sits there and doesn't do anything to help out. Is that too real for some of you? Maybe. But that's why I play solo most of the time. Other people ruin the game for me. Well, I need ammo. I don't think I need it, but you know. I have the mod for blood for ammo equipped. I might as well use it. Get him, little deer guys. You guys are doing more than that Hildren did. Go get him, boys. That was a headshot.
Everyone pays in my playground, one way or the other.
is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. I was chatting with my mom about the pool that we have outside. She was asking me if I was going to go out there and help them clean out the pool. So I was going to stream for a little bit longer, but between that Hildren, who just kind of full tilted me. Not really. I don't think I've ever shown full tiltedness on stream because it would involve a lot of swear words, and I try not to be that person anymore, but let's move it up. But yeah, that just kind of put me in a sour mood, so I might go outside and actually be I feel a little bit better about my life, detached from social media and being online and interacting with other people who I don't know. Interacting with my family is better than with idiots, so idiots I don't know. Not to say that my immediate family are idiots, but you get my point. Family is more important to me than people online sometimes, most of the time. Like 99% of the time. Unless it's people who are watching my stream, that's a different story as well, but even at that, family is more important than anybody online.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission.
Oh, hi, I
Find
need
extraction.
family. I don't know why I'm trying to, like, slow clear the rest of this mission, just run to the end.
A little treat from my little meat. Thank you, darling.
Don't call me that. It's weird. I'm not your little meat, okay? Just strange. Plus, I could probably use a little bit of a cool off going into a pool. Alright, so what is the first one? The first one is Jahu. This is not the first slot, but I'm going to test to see if Jahu goes in the first slot. And I also wish that it didn't teleport you to your arsenal. I wish, you know, you can just stay at the navigation and, you know, pick your next mission right away, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Now I need this lady to either spawn or never spawn until I finish nearly all the objectives, and then I'll just spawn her in myself, because I have a few of those
There is a large platoon of
items.
Grenier
I don't
Marines
have them
stationed
equipped,
here.
but I do have
Leave
them.
no one standing.
And there we go. Yeah. It's a Nox. The only fun fact for you, Nox is the only person on the Grenier army that I feel bad for killing because of his scream when he dies sometimes. He doesn't scream all the time like that, but sometimes when he dies, that scream he lets out is just like, oh, I feel kind of bad about that one. Makes it feel like it's truly a traumatic experience, which is good. I'm sure it probably is a very painful, traumatic experience. I'm not saying that I want to be murdered by my own favorite frame, but, you know, if it happened, I'm sure I'd be like, yo, cool, and then just, you know, explode. I'm sure I wouldn't be excited about that at all. I don't know why I did that. I'm not even on the class or school tree of Unairu. I'm on Madurai. Am I? Yeah, I'm on Madurai. I to think about that. So, like,
Broken their ranks and they are on
the
the
funny
run.
thing is,
Another
right,
successful
the
mission. Find
Unairu
extraction.
faction, what they do is they basically, by hopping out into your drifter or operator form and back into your Warframe, you get 40 seconds of invulnerability to staggering or anything that would, like, send your character onto the ground or whatever. You basically cannot get stunned. And sometimes in higher level content, getting stunned is death. Not that I care for higher level in content, but, you know. That's why a lot of people, I would imagine a lot of people who do the, like, level cap content, I'm sure a lot of, you know what, let's check other missions real quick. I'm sure a lot of them are like, yeah, PSF is one of the best things ever, prime sure-footed. For me, I use, I think it's, what is it called? It's the one that's like 160% faster knockdown recovery. I think it's like
You are here
handspring,
to
I think.
Find our target and bring them to the extraction point.
That's the one I use because it works very, very well for what I do, how I play. And for most frames that I play, it works really well. Like, I use it on Korra, I use it on Saren, I don't believe I have it on Titania. I think I have the one where if she's airborne, she takes less damage because, well, she flies around most of the time. But handspring has become like my go-to instead of PSF. If you wanted to, you could also, you could forego PSF and get the, I think it's like, excuse me, it's like 30% stagger resistance plus like 15% ability strength or whatever it is. Cunning drift or momentous drift, whatever, whichever drift mod it is. You could use that and then just use Unairu and then just have your 100% from Unairu up all the time. As long as you, you know, hit transference button twice every like 39.9 seconds, you'll have it up permanently. At max level, it's 40 seconds long, so, you know, you can just have it up all the time and you don't have to worry about PSF or anything like that. Which is what I did for the longest time and still do whenever I go to Brahma. I always change out to Unairu and then I use that. But I wanted to get a better weapon for the Void Cascade missions because, well, it'd be faster if I didn't have to do that. Plus, when I was using the Brahma with the Void Cascade missions, I always had Unairu's Poise active because I'm constantly swapping to the operator, trying to kill the Thraxes and stuff. But my kill speed on the Thraxes was a little bit slow, and that's why I decided to go back to Matarai, because Matarai would allow me to self-buff my amp and do a ton more damage with it, making the mission a lot more trivial than it needs to be, but at the same time still enough of a challenge where I kind of feel like I could do a little bit more to get more damage out, or, you know, whatever else.
There's no telling what the captors are doing to our rescue target. You need to
I'm having a
find
tea
the
party,
loading
Lotus.
cell immediately.
Don't worry, it's fine. So I'm curious about something. If the timer doesn't activate, I would like to take a look around on this tile set mission here. He's right there. Because most rescue missions, I kind of know where, like, the alternate way to get in without hacking the door is, so I kind of want to take a look around here. I think there's one through this door. Through here, there's like a ventilation system. Yeah. So you can just use this to get in without having to hack the first console on the outside. And provided nobody sees me, I have all the time in the world.
Thank you, Tenno.
Problem is that I can't really go out that door, so I just gonna go out the same way that I went in. That warden had a lot of health.
Give me a weapon.
It was a heavy gunner, though. Heavy gunners are one of the, like, bulkiest, strongest Rainier units out there. Hostage, don't die now. Hostage, just run.
A little treat from my little meat.
All right, Miss Giovanni. Or it could be a Hilbani. I don't know. Alibami. Alibami? I don't know. Alibami sounds kind of strange. I mean, the whole thing kind of sounds strange. What am I kidding? Sorry, I was watching the security camera. We have them where I live at our house. We have them set up, so I'm just like, I look over there real quick, and I'm like, oh, they're outside near the pool. Mom and my sister's out there.
This has to hurt, little meat.
Yeah, it has to, but like, hurry up and spawn in already. What was that weapon, by the way? Ogress, that's right.
This is a mobile defense
I
mission.
literally have forgotten.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
Don't drop anything, please. Thank you. It's not like I need more Requiem relics, it's just I don't want to have to go back to pick it up because it'll be showing up on my map and it's just... Back attack. Yeah. Really, I missed that shot. Alright, miss, you can show up any day now. Below me. You are beneath me. There's the energy one. Okay. Sorry, Nox. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, there was like this whole thing that I was trying to do a long time ago. So, the Warframe Nyx, you can do, you can like control enemy units, right? For some reason in my mind, oh, this is strange, this feels like deja vu. Nox and Nyx are very close to each other in name. So while I was trying to like level up Nyx for the first time ever, never played the Warframe before really, I realized that you can mind control enemies. And so what I was doing was, I was, at the time I ran the, what was the node name? I used to run it all the time. It's over on Saturn. It's the defense one. Helena's, I think? It's been a long time since I've been there, because I don't do that anymore. I run relics in the it. Or Sanctuary Onslaught, because it can be better. But yeah, every time a Nox showed up, I was like, no, the adventures of Nox and Nyx, it must continue. So I would go over and I would mind control Noxes while I played on my Nyx. And I feel like if that's not a thing, it should be made a thing, but nothing, you know, like adult or anything, like rated R content or whatever. It should just be like the adventures of Nox and Nyx, you know? I would love to see fan art of Nyx and Nox just like in a park on checkered pattern blankets, just having a picnic or something, you know? Like wholesome content.
Terminal hacked.
I unfortunately have seen a lot of the more adult fanfic stuff on Warframe. It's just like, why? Again, I've been around the internet once or twice. Not happy to say it, but I have. I would love to see a like genuinely wholesome, like even if it's a comic of just Nox and Nyx just having a picnic together or something. Oh, sorry, Nox. Whoever did the voice acting for that too did a really good job. I don't know how they did that, but Oh my gosh, I feel bad every time. Get him, Dirigus. Yeah. Freeze that loser. Yeah. Go get him. I could help them, but I think they got it. Okay. I'm watching a fight happen. Don't interrupt me. Yeah, you guys get him. Get him. Guy from Gravity Falls. Eat him. Here, let me help you guys out. There you go. Just like that. See? There you go. They're also dropping energy orbs, which is why I'm letting them do that. Because I apparently need a lot of energy.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Alright, is she gonna spawn? Who's my new for? I don't think. She might. No. Not gonna spawn. Even if she did spawn, I'm probably just gonna hit the point here in 2 seconds.
A little treat from my little meat. Darling.
But you just spawn already. I don't want to give you anything special other than bullets to the face. One of these days I might actually start like is it called subsuming? No, not subsuming. Subjugating. Am I gonna start like being able to subjugate some of these into my own like personal army? I could. Honestly, I could do that now, but
Show me what you have learned.
I have learned that you are a lazy lich.
Tenno, I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
A's over this way. At the very least, I'll use my spores. Here we go. Down we go. Over we go. Hack we go. Now I'm being life leeched. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're a lot stronger than you look. Oh, you might have also been just healing yourself a little bit too. That's kind of messed up. Oh, those guys are strong. They have a lot more health than I originally anticipated or remembered. Okay. I just used the force powers on him. It's fine. Alright, this used to be a very difficult vault until I got Operator or Drifter. Now it's just that easy. So dramatic. Give me some of that bullets. Not really. It's probably the way to extraction, the way that I just was trying to go there. That'd be my assumption at this point. Bye, buddy. He's not my buddy, but you know. Oh gosh, I hate this one. It just requires 3 hacks. 4 hacks just to even get to where that's at. That was hack 1. Here comes hack number 2. Comes hack number 3. Here's hack number 4. Now the final hack. This vault in particular, from the door to the end here, is 6 hacks. Whee. Oh my gosh. The ping is annoying. It's not showing me direct routes here. Well, it's showing me the most direct route, which is just like, here's the end, dummy, get here. It's not being very helpful. Other than that. A leech energy and a shock Xmas, all at the end. Alright, miss. That's all the time I got for now, because I'm gonna go outside and
Thank you, darling.
probably go swimming or something, I don't know. I could use the time away from the computer, you know. I'm not going to rush my outro or anything, but I do want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching or lurking or what have you. If you've been watching this later on, you know, not on July 26th. I want to say thank you. Appreciate the viewership as well as the continued support. I'm going to try to do more relic stuff later tonight. I'm not that hard pressed to get it all done right now, but yeah, that's going to conclude the stream for today. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching, for hanging out with me. I'm not sure. I might do an all-day-ish stream tomorrow, kind of depending on some factors and stuff. I might try to start like about noon tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how I feel if I wake up before then. The last couple of days, I've been kind of struggling to go to sleep at night. There's just been a lot of stress, unwanted stress in my life these days that other people are inflicting upon me. So, but that's a whole nother issue for not right now. So don't let people stress you out in your life and live life to the fullest. That would be my advice. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. If you guys are new around here, if you guys enjoyed the stream, subscribe, ring the bell down below to be notified when I go live. I would also appreciate a like or even a share. You can take the link and share it on Discord, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Facebook, Reddit, wherever you want to. You know, if you enjoyed my stream that much and you want people in your circle, in your sphere, friends, family members, even enemies, I don't really care. But just know if people come to the channel and they're all being rude and stuff, then yeah, we're gonna throw down. No. I'll make sure that sort of stuff is not really tolerated around here, because I'm trying to build a positive place, positive community, you know. But anyways, I'm going to go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I appreciate you all. Until next time, I don't think, is there anything? No, okay. Until next time, let's think if there's anything else I need to say. Stay safe, take it easy, and God bless.